Alright. Guys, so, ever since the wreck, I've been having a thought. I want to make sure that with this channel, I'm saying something. And I really haven't been with the vlogs. I've been exciting and happy and awesome. It's cool stuff. But I haven't been saying much of anything. And so once a week, what I'm going to start doing is releasing a film or a vlog on just things that have come up in my life and ways I've learned to handle it. So maybe I can help you guys, and you guys can message me and help me learn how to operate on this planet that we live in. So, that being said, today's I have decided to talk about pain, because pain is a very real situation and feeling that I am dealing with this year, which is totally fine, and that's part of what we're going to talk about. So, at the end of the day, pain is a consistent on this planet. Pain is something that is always going to be here. And I don't mean to sound morbid in that. I think pain is a good thing, actually, and that's what we're going to talk about. It's growth, but it's just a habit. It's just a pattern that comes up in life. Little things, you get a bad grade on your school test, and like your mom's kind of mad about that, and that's a little bit of pain, and that's okay. That's how the world operates. That's how it works, and we need to start a conversation on how to handle pain that I don't think has. That conversation has never been talked about. It's never been brought up, and I really want to step into that. So this year I was in a car accident in April. On April 13th, I flipped a car. Pretty bad, insane. If you haven't, go check out my film about that. I'm not going to go over it all right now. And there's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of, I really haven't gotten to do much for a long time. 5 months, long time. I've been in therapy. For a while, I was in therapy every single day. I was in a rehab center for 2 weeks, nonstop, living there. And I've been going through a lot. I've had to watch a lot of things happen without me, and that's painful. And what I want to talk about is how to handle pain in a productive way. At the end of the day, pain is actually an energy. That sounds really weird, but it is. Why would someone who has never drunk alcohol in their entire life, or smoked a cigarette in their entire life, or made bad decisions that are just not part of them, why would they step into that environment when they have something go wrong? Because there's pain, there's an energy that the human body has, and that energy is the human body trying to look for something to resolve the pain, to fix it, to make yourself better. So the human body reacts out of the pain, with the pain, into environments that may be healthy or may be unhealthy. And that's what I want to talk about, healthy or unhealthy ways to react to pain. And I believe there are very healthy ways to react and very unhealthy ways to react. And those ways basically entail what is going to be the best thing for you in the future? What is going to be the worst thing for you in the future? Will you become an alcoholic because of the pain of your girlfriend? You were madly in love with your girlfriend and she broke up with you, and now you're in pain, so you start drinking. Which, again, I understand. You're trying to find resolution to the pain. You're trying to fix it. You're trying to take something and replace that girlfriend or replace that issue. So what I want to talk about is how to replace it with something that is healthy for you. What is going to be good for you in 5 years? What will be something you're like, wow, when that happened, when I went through that pain, I responded in a way that made me a better person today. Now, I'm not perfect at this. I've screwed up a ton. I've had a lot of pain where I've gone into really bad areas of, not drinking or smoking, but I've gone down those roads where I'm like trying to find a resolution for my pain, and I've gone down those negative ways that have impacted my life today. Now I'm looking at pain and trying to find ways to push myself forward. How do I make it to where when I have pain, I can be a better person in a year? It's going to hurt and it's going to be hard and it's going to stink right now. I get it. I know. I'm there right now. It's hard. It's tough to get through. But how can I be promoting something that's going to be good for me in the future? And I really, really, really think that you have to listen to the experts, the people who have been through the most, who are putting content out there to tell people, hey, this is what I've done with my life after this event or after this decade of time of something bad happening. Anybody who is famous, anybody who is popular, anybody who has an impact on this planet. So maybe not famous people, but anybody who's an impact. They, for the most part, have been through pain, even if that pain is just work, of putting in the work to get to where they are today. So I really believe that stepping into that, finding out, okay, how did they operate in the pain? What did they do to get themselves out of it? But something that's positive, because drinking might get you out of the pain. I don't support that. I don't think you should do that. I really don't, because it's bad for you in the long run. Excess drinking, but it is an escape. It is a way for you to get out of the pain. So find ways that can promote you forward, that are good things for you now and in the future. And some of those are reading books about people who've been through the pain. They've had struggle, a lot more struggle than you or I ever have, and they found a way to make it a good thing. They found a way to make it just positively uplifting. So powerful for that human being. One person that I recommend is Burchard. He was actually in a wreck when he was 19, kind of the same story that I had, and used that to say, okay, I wasn't living. I want to live now. Let's go for this. So he's written a bunch of really awesome books about dealing with pain and learning how to operate in life through the pain. So those are awesome. I super highly support that. Go check him out. There's some links below to all of his books. Same thing with movies. When you're in pain, you can be watching movies that are releasing inspirational dopamine into your brain or inspirational serotonin into your brain, and that is super healthy for overcoming, because if you're watching overcoming films and that dopamine is being released into your brain, then all of a sudden your brain snaps on and goes into, okay, we have to overcome. We have to find a way to get out of this. We have to find a way to become something more. So I've created a list actually of a bunch of movies that I've watched, that I love, that I aspire to be, in the sense that I aspire to be those characters of overcoming. The list is below. Go check it out. Please, if you're going through something hard, if you're going through some pain and you're responding to it in a negative way, a detrimental way to your life, go check it out. Go check out these movies. And honestly, like, if you're like, nope, Jackson, this pain, you don't understand it, you don't get it, whatever, I get it. I know, it's hard. Respect. Complete respect. So please don't hear me saying, oh, you have to go do this to fix yourself. I know, it's not something that can just be fixed. I'm saying find ways and find crutches that are going to be pushing you forward instead of pulling you backwards in your healing of the pain. So movies are great, and I've created that list, which is down below. You can go check that out. I also created a list of books that I think are really healthy for finding your dream, finding another passion, finding another way to fulfill yourself, fulfill your heart. I've created a list of those books also down below. Guys, I mean, I really think that pain, in a way, can be the best thing that's ever happened to you. Mitchell and I, the kid who was in the car wreck with me on April 13th, we both agree that car wreck was the most productive days of our life. That was the most productive day of our life. Because it's created an energy of like, oh wow, life is short, do something with it. So I've really tried to step into doing something positive with this pain. It's hard right now. I'm struggling. I'm going through a couple different things, back and forth on different issues. So I get it. I understand that you're going through stuff right now. You're dealing with stuff right now. Respect. I know it's hard. Take it day by day. But as you're taking it day by day, find a way to push yourself forward as much as possible. please don't find a way to pull yourself back. Because that pain is an energy, and it's sitting in between pushing yourself forward or pulling yourself back. Where will you put this pain? Will you push it forward or will you pull it back? That is the question that I will be asking myself for the rest of my life. And again, I am not a master at this. I'm still struggling. I woke up yesterday and was struggling with some things. So I get it. Respect. I know it's hard. But please, like, dig into yourself a little bit and say, okay, I am better than this. This can't crush me. This can't break me. It can make you. Let it make you. Don't let it break you. So dig into those links. Try to find something that you're like, wow, this is inspiring. This is awesome. It's uplifting. Let's go. Find something that's positive in you. Find a person that's positive in your life and hang out with them nonstop. Find a way to use this pain, this energy, to push yourself forward, to make yourself a better human being for this planet. Guys, I'm impressed. If you've listened to this, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. If you don't, let me know in the comments below. If you do, let me know in the comments below. I really, really, really think that I should be using this channel, using this voice that I have to be uplifting, to tell my story, to hopefully help you guys work through your own situations, your own stories. If you've got some ideas, if you've got some ways that you handle your pain in a positive way, please message me. Like, I really want to hear it. I really want to know. Message me. My email's below. Send it my way. I want to hear it. Guys, I love you. Respect if you're going through something. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. I'm there. I'm right there with you. I'm walking next to you. And I'm trying to find a way to be uplifting and push both of us forward. So, respect. Share this with a friend. If somebody's going through some pain and you know that person, please, please, please share this with a friend. Maybe it will help, maybe it won't, but 7 minutes won't hurt. So, guys, love you. Take it easy, and